Yo, good morning everybody. We're back. New type of video. NBA, would you rather? I've seen people do this before, mostly King of the Fourth Quarter. He did it like 3 years ago, back when he was a smaller YouTuber, and I like watching him. So I'm using the same account that he used, and it's nba.wyr on Instagram. Go follow him. They post daily, I think, or close to daily. I don't know exactly, but yeah, I'm just gonna go through some of them, put my answers, and then I'll explain why and all that stuff. So, first one we got is, of all time, would you rather have the best stealer or shot blocker? So basically, you're probably either getting the best stealer, which is a point guard or shooting guard, more or less. Best shot blocker, gonna be a good center. I feel like if you're only getting him for the steals or blocks, I feel like the best, having the best stealer is better, because when you steal the ball, you're getting the ball. Your team is going to get possession no matter what. That's how a steal works, unless they steal it back right afterwards. But you still get the steal. Getting a block, the ball, the other team can just get the rebound after the block, or it can go out of bounds. Getting the block is good and all, but I feel like a steal is just a little more valuable. And it's not like you get like the average of steals and blocks per game are kind of close enough that it's not that it's that abnormal. So yeah, definitely rather have the best stealer of all time. Second one we have is, would you rather break Kawhi Leonard's ankles or dunk on Rudy Gobert? So breaking someone's ankles, I'm hoping this means that if I break the ankles, I make the shot. Because if you don't make the shot, what does it matter really? It's not like the play is going to be that good of a highlight. Dunking on Gobert would be cool and all, especially for me. I feel like that would actually be kind of nice. Saying I can dunk, but like can't do that much. But breaking Kawhi's ankles, honestly, I don't know the last time Kawhi got his ankles broken. I don't see highlights of it ever. I feel like Rudy Gobert has probably been dunked on a couple times, just because it's way more likely to happen rather than getting ankles broken. So I'd rather break Kawhi Leonard's ankles. One of the best defenders in the league. That'd be kind of nice. Definitely would be one of the biggest highlights of my career. So I would like doing that. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, break Kawhi Leonard's ankles. That just seems like it's definitely better than dunking on Rudy Gobert, in just my opinion. Okay, this one. Would you rather hit a game winner at home or on the road? And it's just like, this is just such a bad question, I feel like. Like, no disrespect, but like, I don't know why you'd want to hit a game winner on the road. Cause like, you just, like, you hit it, but then you don't have like the fans cheering for you. You'll have some fans, obviously, but if you're hitting it at home, you have the whole entire crowd in your like repertoire. Like, everyone is just there for you. Definitely I'd do it at home. You kind of have the city with you, you have your fans with you, and it's just like such a better atmosphere. I guess if you do it on the road, you can just like, you're just like silencing the crowd. That kind of would be kind of cool. But I'd rather do it at home. If I had the option, definitely at home. I wouldn't deny an away game if I got to hit a game winner no matter what. But definitely the home one is better in my perspective, and I feel like in most people's perspectives. Hitting a game winner at home is better than hitting one on the road. Would you rather have Kyrie Irving without his handles or Giannis without his dunking? And Kyrie Irving, as most of you know probably, is one of the best handlers, I guess, of all time. Possibly the best. Definitely is one of his best reasons why he's good. He also, like, I wonder if it means, if you take out his handles, does that mean his like finishing is bad? Because his handles lead to getting him into finishing. If he didn't have the good handles, he wouldn't be able to finish as well, I guess. He wouldn't be as crafty at the getting to the rim and stuff. So yeah, I feel like that's the biggest con of taking Kyrie out. And then Giannis without his dunking, he could just be like Nikola Jokic, get layups rather than dunks. It's still like, if it's taking out his whole entire inside game, then Giannis, like, he has to develop a shot, mid-range shot, three-point shot, and so on. But Giannis also is good at defense. Kyrie's not that great at defense, so taking Giannis without dunking, I feel like is pretty easy, no hesitation from me. Just take layups. Yeah, that's pretty simple, I feel like. The next one, we got, would you rather have KD with no offense or Kawhi with no defense? Two of the players, KD, one of the best scorers of all time, and Kawhi Leonard, one of the best defenders of all time. So this boils down to, would you rather have a KD defensive player or a Kawhi Leonard caliber offensive player? And Kawhi Leonard on offense he's not as good as KD, but he's a lot better. He's better on offense than KD is at defense, if that makes sense. KD is not like this all-NBA defensive player, but Kawhi Leonard could be an all-NBA like offensive type player. So yeah, I feel like Kawhi Leonard's offense, he's one of the best scorers, one of the best like players in the league. Can score like 25, close to 30 points a game if you need him to. Yeah, Kawhi Leonard's offense, definitely rather than Kevin Durant's defense. You're definitely going to get buckets with Kawhi, and he can be clutch with. The next one is win MVP but miss the playoffs, or win a ring as a bench warmer. So this one is very up in the air, kind of. The bench warmer I'm expecting is you probably don't play much at all this season, or you win MVP but you miss the playoffs. So it's like Russell Westbrook, and I'll be honest, I don't know who the player on the right is for B, but that's how you know it's a bench warmer. He's not playing a lot. I feel like for me, I feel like winning MVP would be better because you're one of the best players in the league, if not the best, if you're winning MVP. And then if you win it, you have potential to make a ton of money next time you have your free agency, you re-sign and stuff. So yeah, if I'd rather be Russell Westbrook or bench warmer, I'd kind of rather be Russell Westbrook. Winning MVP is a very good accomplishment, very big. Not many people have done it ever. Not many people can do it. Not many people will ever do it. If it's win MVP but you never make the playoffs, it's a little bit of a story. But if you just miss the playoffs the one season you win MVP, you still have a chance to make it next year, prior years, so on and so forth. So I'll take the MVP. I'll miss the playoffs, that'll be fine for one season. Give me my MVP, and then I'll get some money later on in life. Good for me. The last one we have for today is, would you rather have your point guard to be smart or aggressive? And the pictures they have here are Steve Nash and Russell Westbrook. Because Steve Nash, one of the smartest point guards ever, high IQ, very just smart person overall. And Russell Westbrook, he has some of the best athleticism of all time, up there with like Derrick Rose and stuff. I don't know who's top, that's not for me to decide. But yeah, Steve Nash or Russell Westbrook. In this situation, I take Steve Nash, but that's not what the question is really asking. It's, would you have a smart or aggressive player? The smart player, I mean, it depends how deep you think into it. Like a smart player, like they can just be really bad at basketball, but they can be really smart. Like you could have high basketball IQ, you just don't have the skills to play. If you're aggressive, you most likely have good confidence in yourself to play the game and be able to at least like get to the basket and put up a decent shot. So this is a tough one. I'm probably gonna pick the smart basketball player because you're more likely just to be able to, he can help run the offense. And like just kind of be even if he doesn't play that well, he can still be a mentor for people that are better but not as high IQ basketball players to become a higher IQ basketball player. So I feel like I'd rather have a smart basketball player rather than an aggressive one. But this one I feel like is probably the closest one of the bunch because like just the more you think of it, because aggression will probably be better. Like it's a safer option more or less that you're gonna have a decent player. Smart, you may just have a garbage player, but you also could have one of the best players in the league of all time, so on and so forth. So that's what I'm picking. I'm picking a smart basketball player. So yeah, that's all for this. If you'd like to see more Would You Rathers or stuff like this, comment down below, please. So yeah, that's all for me. I'm out, everybody.